What's good, you guys? It's us. We're back. We have to do something for not only ourselves, we have to do something for you guys, we have to do something for our, I guess, generation of superstars. It was a sad last couple days, man. We had Dwayne Wade and we had Dirk Nowitzki both play their last home games and then their final games of their careers. It's tough, man. It's hard to find the words right now to describe what both of them meant to the game of basketball, to us as individuals who grew up watching them,
to the cities they played in,
to the cities
to the franchises they played for.
Take it away, man. It's there's so much they did for the game. There's so much, like I said, they did for people viewing for players in the league today, especially Dirk. Half of these big men from overseas would not be in the league if not for Dirk's, not only just Dirk playing, but Dirk being as successful as he was. We are going to talk about Mr. Maverick, Mr. Dallas Maverick, okay? This is a guy who came over to the States and has been in the States, Dallas in particular, longer than he's been in Germany. And we're talking about none other than number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. And just, I'm going to let him go because this is literally his guy. Like, this is his guy. I will just say the amount of attention and just respect that he garners in the city of Dallas is second to none. Michael Irvin could be in the same room as him. People will gravitate to Dirk, I promise. Emmitt Smith can be in the same room as him. People will gravitate to Dirk, I promise you that. So just to have all that while being the most mild-mannered guy, like the most low-key guy, it just speaks to Dirk Nowitzki.
So, like you said, this was the guy for me. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because he is the sole reason I even paid attention to basketball. Without him, this isn't even a thing. I wouldn't care enough about basketball if I'd never learned about Dirk. Just thinking about the Mavs without him, it's almost impossible. Every year, regardless of whether we were going to win 55 games that year or 15 games that year, 41 was going to be there. That one-legged fade was going to be there. That captain was going to be there. Oh man, it's tough just thinking back on everything that he doesn't even know who I am, and he means so much to me. He's not even a Mavericks man, it means so much to him. The city of Dallas, he is the city of Dallas. The Mavericks, again, just the same way it was with D Wade, this is his team. Like, even Luka is the rookie of the year. Luka is the next guy, and Luka could become the next Michael Jordan, and it's going to be Dirk's team.
Yeah, it's Dirk's.
Saw a poll on Twitter today. I thought it was very interesting. They're asking about what they wanted Dirk's statue to be. Would they rather it be the tallest statue in Texas at 72 feet or exactly 41 feet? And it was overwhelmingly voted on being exactly 41 feet. The number 41 basically is going to be retired in Dallas sports, let alone just for the Mavericks. This dude doesn't even, he just announced he retired after his last home game. He didn't want and this is no shot at D Wade, who did want like the farewell tour.
It just speaks to Dirk.
It just spoke to, I don't necessarily like the spotlight. It doesn't mean I'm going to back away from it, and he showed that in the 2011 finals time and time again.
Absolutely.
But it just means like if I'm more of the Mavericks guy, I play for the name on the front of the chest before I play for the name on the back. And he was like that for 21 seasons. The Suns game, his last home game, when they were doubling him, my immediate reaction was just pure hatred. I hated Kokoskov. I hated Michael Bridges. Everybody who's fighting.
Like, leave him, let him shoot.
But when I sat back and thought about it, I got a full day to think about it. And it just, I really want to thank them for that now. Because it showed me one last time where Dirk could be dominant. Where you had to double him. I didn't want it to be just give him the ball like pity points. I wanted him to prove that I'm still Dirk. I'm still the 6th leading scorer of all time. And He did that.
Remember the
and
30K
his
club.
kid doubled. So Popovich did the exact same thing. Doubled him for most of the night. Didn't let him get. Tried to not let him get going. Still ended up getting 20 and 10. Not quite the night D Wade had. Does have 6 years or so on D Wade, I think, age-wise. So I mean, he wasn't going to be quite as good physically. But still, 20 and 10, got doubled for most of the night, got the best post defender for most of the night.
Right.
And finally, his last shot as a Maverick, of course, what could it be other than
It's a fadeaway.
a one-legged fader? It's not really going to hit until opening tip of the 2019
That's
season.
exactly how it was when Kobe retired. It's like he leaves you off with that high send-off, but it's like, wait, somebody's missing on the roster.
Where's 3?
Yeah.
Like 41's not in?
What's going on?
He'll check in a minute, and then
Oh, wait.
41 games into the season,
Yeah.
no pun intended,
Hey.
you realize, man, he's really not on the roster.
He's not coming back.
And again, by my voice, it sounds like he's dead. They're not dead. They're 31 years old, or however old Dirk is at this point. I think he's 41. Wow. Ironic. But they're going to be it.
Above all else, of course, Dirk was a legend on the court, great player, all-time great. It's going to go down as one of the top 30 players in history. The man he was off the court was just incredible to me. Just seeing all those tributes that Dallas put on for him in his last home game. The the Uncle Dirk little video.
Oh yeah,
with him go visit
the Children's Hospital.
Right,
Yeah.
man, like just little stuff like that, and the fact that Dirk's like, I don't want any reporters to come see me because that's not what this is about. It's about the kids. Just the little things like that was the man Dirk was. And not only was he an inspiration for those kids who hadn't seen a lot of joy in a long time, he was an inspiration for people who had well-off lives. And they were like, what can I do to be a little bit better today? Because this guy's out here sacrificing millions.
Literally, man. Never signed a shoe deal.
Never signed a max deal.
Never signed a max deal.
Because he wanted the max to
the
compete.
most money in NBA history.
Right.
That sounds weird, but it's a fact. He's given up.
He always wanted the Mavs to be in a position to compete. And like above all else, Dirk Nowitzki, 2 words come to mind: unselfish and legend. And that's all I can say.
I got 2 more: loyalty and legacy.
Hey.
But what? It's over. It'll get better in time. Probably not for me, honestly. But